Moses is using language that is convicting the Pharaoh based on their own beliefs that Pharaoh is evil. Why is Moses using the language hardened? It shows that Moses knows the culture of Egypt. What's the culture of Egypt? A Pharaoh could only make it to the afterlife if his heart was weighed against a feather in the afterlife. If his heart was clean, in other words, he didn't sin, then the feather would outweigh the heart and the Pharaoh would be admitted to the afterlife. But if he was a bad Pharaoh, if he did evil and his heart outweighed the feather, that would mean that his heart was consumed by this combination alligator, hippopotamus, a being that would consume his heart, and the Pharaoh would not be admitted to heaven if his heart was heavy. Well, how could Moses communicate in Exodus that Pharaoh was evil? To say his heart was hard, that his heart had gotten heavy, and he would be consumed in the afterlife by this creature. And you can see this on walls of pyramids. They've got this dog, alligator, hippopotamus type creature about to eat the Pharaoh's heart if he was evil. And so Moses is using language that is convicting the Pharaoh based on their own beliefs that Pharaoh is evil. He's hardened his heart against God. But who hardened Pharaoh's heart first? Pharaoh did. And then God completed the process. And Paul talks about this in Romans chapter 1, basically, that if you suppress the truth long enough, God is going to give you up to your own desires, and you are going to become hard against him, and you're going to be given up and be separated from God forever. So he's not talking about individual salvation here. He's talking about the election of the nation of Israel, and God can use whom he wants to do so. This passage is not saying Pharaoh's in hell. That's not what this is about. This has to do with God using people on earth based on their own free will to get his purpose done. And if God hardens his heart because Pharaoh hardens his heart first, God can do that. He does that in Romans chapter 1.